Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies, man. Today we're looking at Abram Smith. We signed him out of undrafted free agency. He's a running back from Baylor. He went undrafted mainly probably because he's 23. He turns 24 this year in September, so that's probably a big reason he went undrafted. He's kind of a little older, than some of the backs. But some of his stats at Baylor, man, he ran for 1,620 yards, 9 100-yard games. He was 5th in the nation in rushing yards. But the biggest thing about this kid is his junior season, they asked him to play linebacker. He started because I guess there were, some injuries and stuff like that. He started 4 games at linebacker, averaged almost 12 tackles a game, finished with 4 tackles for loss. He finished the season with 48 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. So, man, obviously an athlete can do it on both sides of the ball. This man played linebacker in college, in the Big 12. That's a very, very high level to just be thrown into linebacker. He wasn't playing his freshman and sophomore year. They said, hey, we got some people injured. Do you want to play linebacker? My man was like, yes. He went out there, balled out. Honestly, probably could have had a better draft chance if he stayed at linebacker. He probably would have got drafted. But went to running back. Obviously, it worked out, man. He ran for 1,600 yards, 5th in the nation. So we'll take a look at him from this back angle. All right, they run a little stretch play to the right, and right here, he kind of has to know this is blown up already. That guy's already there. You have to cut back. The cutback lane is there, as you can see. It's a huge hole. If he cuts back hole, it's just still there. It was that wide open. He cuts back. Now right here, it's 4th and 2. I would like, just get up the field, man. Make sure you a pretty good run. But only thing I would like for him to do is just try to find a pretty good design. Those 2 tight ends, H-backs, are going to pull to the left. The line is going to slant right. They basically, all of their run plays are kind of like stretch plays. They're built for, cutbacks and stuff like that. So right here, he notices it. This guy's beat. You have to cut back. If you already see it's a hold opening up, right between these 2 guys, that's going to open up. The elite running backs will see that. He sees that, cuts back. Now right here, he should be running directly at this guy. You see your wide receiver out here is to block him. You should be trying to run right at that guy and run him over, honestly. He looks to try to bounce it outside. You're never going to do that, especially at the next level. Then he, straightens it back up at the end. But still a good run. Couple things he could work on. But like I said, man, he's just playing running back. This is his first real season playing running back. So this is a pretty good run, man. I like the way he cuts off that. I don't know if that's a guard or the tackle, but that's a pretty good. That's what you want to see from your running back, man. Right here, cut off his ass, cut up inside. Beautiful run. I like how he lowers his shoulder, finishing runs off, man. That's good pad level, running through these guys. That's what you want. You're a linebacker, man. Pretend like go deliver the boom, man. You've been a little choppy in his cuts. He takes a lot of small steps. It needs to be one cut and then get the hell upfield. He's a little, but I want to try to count his steps. It's gonna be hard. I don't have a slow motion, but yeah, right there, man. In the little 4-yard span, he took about 10 steps. Right there, he should be trying to stick on that left foot and get through this hole. He takes a couple steps, man. Choppy, but makes it through. Like I said, still a good run. He's running hard. I'll give him that. He runs hard. He just needs to get more efficient in his cuts. Like right there, that's a 1 cut. Hit that hole between them 2 linemen right there and get the hell. Still makes it work. Good run. See, that's a good cut. That's a good cut right there. A little less choppy. Oh, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Wow. Hey. You gotta house that, my guy. You gotta house that. We can't be getting caught from behind. Come on now. But right here, look at the difference in cut. See, this is a quick cut. Obviously, it's a little less traffic, so it's a little easier to get that cut. But man, you see the hole right here. You see the cutback lane is there. Boom. Quick cut. Now we off to the races. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a real good cut. That's a real good run by him. I'm going to watch that one more time. That's a real good cut, real good run. Perfectly blocked. We just can't get caught right here. Hey, man, you got to head for that power line. Man started swerving. That's that linebacker right there. See, that's why he played linebacker. Obviously, he doesn't have the greatest breakaway speed, but he's not slow. Those guys, I mean, that's cornerbacks chasing him down, stuff like that. He's not slow by any means. He's probably a 4 or 5 guy. I don't know what he ran at the combine, but if I had to guess, he's probably a 4 or 5 guy. I mean, he's 5'11", 220, 220 plus, so he's a big kid. Right here, I just put this in here, man. This is late game. I just like this run. Nothing major, but just the cut, the pad level, just things you want to see from a running back. Once again, once you find where the cutback lane is in these little stretch plays, right there, foot in the ground, look at that pad level. In traffic, 2 hands on the ball, pad level's low, gets through there. That's just a hell of a run. That's good, man. I do like what I see from him. I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say, this is very, very early to say this, but I think he makes this team. Let me tell you why. Obviously, the Kamara suspension is going to help. We're probably going to need an extra running back behind Mark Ingram. But this man played linebacker. He started at linebacker in the Big 12 for 4 games. Almost had 50 tackles in those 4 games. That's elite talent. You're an elite athlete. And if you're going to play running back for the Saints, if you're going to be the 3rd string running back in today's NFL, you're going to have to be able to play special teams. And obviously, you don't really like putting offensive guys on special teams, but a guy like this that plays running back but also has linebacker experience, you don't mind putting him on special teams. You're not really worried about, him getting injured and things like that because he has defensive experience. So a guy that played linebacker, running back, he can definitely make this team, just from the special teams front, man. Punt coverage, kickoff coverage, stuff like that. That's going to be a hell of an asset for him that he, played that linebacker for those games. So I think he has a real good shot to make this team. I don't see him, being anything more than a backup running back. He can be kind of a bruiser. He's a solid, short, stocky guy. He can bruise in there a little bit, man, but he has some potential at running back. Like a first full year playing running back, ran for 1,600 yards. So obviously that's good. But man, I think his best bet to make this team is special teams. Probably get a couple carries, finish the year, with between 30, 40 carries, especially when Alvin Kamara's out. He's probably going to have to play a little bit. But I did like what I seen from it. Hey, 1 game against Oklahoma. This was the best competition, so I definitely just went straight to the Oklahoma game. And he ran well. He ran well against them. So, man, let me know what y'all think about him. It's Abram Smith from Baylor. Linebacker turned running back, or running back turned linebacker turned back running back. I think he's pretty good. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And if you're new here, man, hit that subscribe button, turn the notifications on so you won't miss a video. But as always, this is the Boot Tragedies, and I'm out.